Well, guys, this is freaking huge. I never thought this was going to happen in a long time, but we're getting Shiny Celebi in Pokemon Go. Now you may be wondering, why exactly are we getting a Shiny Celebi? Though it's amazing, why exactly is this happening? Well, it's because of the Pokemon movie Secrets of the Jungle that's coming out relatively soon, and it features a Shiny Celebi, so of course they're gonna throw it at us, and I'm very, very excited. This is the first time we've had a Shiny Mythical that isn't something we had to raid. This is the first time it's a Shiny that comes out of a special research, so that is so cool, and there's so many other great things coming, like Jessie and James, they're returning, they're gonna be in their balloons, and they're gonna have different Shadow Pokemon. Now, I personally think that Jessie's gonna have a Wobbuffet. I'm pretty sure she's gonna have a Wobbuffet that probably could be a Shiny Shadow as well. And I think James is gonna have Cacnea or Bellsprout. Those are the two that I'm fighting with there, because he had a Cacnea, which could obviously evolve into Cacturn, and then he also had a Victory Bell on his team that kept trying to eat him the entire time. So we could see Shiny Shadow Cacnea, which would be new to the game. We don't have Shiny Cacnea yet, or Shiny Shadow Bellsprout, which is also pretty incredible. So I'm happy with either one of them. And they will be showing up in their balloons more often. And instead of Professor Willow guiding us through this, it'll actually be Jessie and James guiding us through the limited special research. So it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool things, including a brand new Shiny. There's a lot of Pokemon that'll be spawning for this little event, yada yada, but one of them is going to be showing up in raids, and it's a brand new Shiny, and that is Rufflet, which is cool. I'm very happy with Rufflet. It's a great looking Shiny, and when it evolves into Bravery, I mean, just look at that thing. It is so good. The blue, it's just, it's fantastic. If you're on my friends list and you see a Rufflet raid, you send it to me, okay? And I'll send some to you as well, because I really want to complete that Shiny family. It's an amazing Shiny family. Yeah, man, I'm excited. It's really, really cool. Also, there's going to be a brand new Pikachu that's going to be introduced, the Explorer Pikachu, and that's also what our secret little Spotlight Hour Pokemon is the Explorer Pikachu. Now, we don't know what it looks like, but we do know it can be shiny. They did confirm that. So, yeah, very interesting. Hopefully it's not the Safari Hat Pikachu. Hopefully it is something a little bit different, maybe a different looking hat, but the Safari Hat looks pretty Explorer-ish, so we'll see what happens there. I'm really hoping it's not just that one, but yeah, a new Pikachu to hunt for, Shiny Shadows that we're gonna get, and also Shiny Celebi and Shiny Bravery. It's so many amazing things. So yes, December 14th is gonna be an amazing time. I cannot wait to make videos on it, and hopefully we will get, fingers crossed, an amazingly good IV'd Shiny Celebi. Though I know deep down, it's not gonna happen. Also, apparently on December 25th, Jessie and James are gonna be showing up a lot. So on Christmas Day from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. local time, apparently they're just going to be showing up a lot, which is cool. That's all it says, is that they're just going to be appearing more frequently. So if that means every 15 minutes, who knows? I have no clue, but if that's the case, I'm going to be staying up for the entire time and going crazy. Because again, they might have brand new Shiny Shadows. And you know me, I've got pretty much every single one of them, and I want every single one of them. So yeah. That's so cool. I mean, it's a fun little thing to have on Christmas. For some reason, they're just showing up. But now that we got all that awesome news out of the way, let's continue to the main video where we get ourselves a Shiny and also some really incredible Dex entries. So, let's go. What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and today we're gonna have a nice chill grind sesh because we can't really grind super hard for level 46 because we have to wait 7 days to do snapshots, which I've already done 2 of the days, so only 5 more technically for that. But also, there's no new Shiny, but there are new Gen 6 Pokemon that I have not evolved yet, and I also really want to hatch myself a Noibat out of the 10-kilometer eggs, though from what I've heard, they can be in the wild. But speaking about leveling up, once we hit level 45, we actually did get a challenge for it, and I didn't notice that until just now. So let's go through it now and just see what we got to do. We got to power up a Pokemon 45 times, make 450 nice throws, and the last thing we had to do was spin 45 stops or gyms, which obviously I finished super quick. So we will keep doing that, but first what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the level 43 challenge, which we have completed. So let's get our Poffin, let's get our 430 or 4,300 XP, and let's keep going on. We get 4,300 more dust. We also get ourselves 3 super incubators, love that, and we're also going to get 4,300 XP, not 4,300. Man, I had just botching these quests, but it's fine. Hey, Mr. Willow, how you doing? Goodbye. And what we got to do now is we got, oh, we completed it. That was it? Really? No, okay. Oh, well, we did complete it. Awesome. I was about to say, like, what's going on here? But let's claim the dust, let's claim the XP, and what's our reward with? Let's see. Could be fun. Ooh, Shedinja. This is interesting. I'm not gonna say that that's like the coolest thing I've ever seen in the world, but nonetheless, it's a neat encounter, especially for you guys who don't have one yet. This is a great dex entry. If you, of course, you hit level 43. You gotta hit that first in order to get this. But yeah, let me catch this real quick because these things can sometimes be a pain. Well, sadly, this Shedinja is pretty terrible. Take a look at those IVs. Not great, but that's fine. Let's just keep moving on with the quest. In fact, we just have to complete it and we're done with it. So another 4,300. We also get Rare Candies XL, which is really great. I need those. And we get an encounter with a Tirtuga. Well, that's cool as a final reward. I actually really like that. I mean, it's not extremely meta relevant, but I've seen some people throwing it around in Great League as a Caracosta, the evolved form, so maybe it'll turn out to be good. It'd be cool if we got a hundo, not gonna lie. If we get a hundo one of these, that's a cool trophy because these are hard to get. I don't even think you can hatch these nowadays because they used to be in 7-kilometer eggs before they switched that all around. So anyways, let's take a look at it. Are you good? No, not a hundo, but we'll still hold on to it. It is a pretty rare spawn. Now, before we get out there and hunt around, it's time to do an evolution, and we're gonna do our Bunnelby here. We're gonna turn it into a Diggersby, which, surprisingly, is really good for the Great League. In fact, a lot of people are calling it a mini Groudon because it has the same moves. It can learn Fire Punch. It's a really pretty tanky Pokemon, and it's got just fantastic moves. So I'm gonna do this one right here because it is a 96%, which is good for PvP. If you get a 98, in fact, I think it was a 14, 15, 15, it is perfect for Great League at level 40. But if you wanna go level 50, I believe you want a 0, 13, 15. I'm not too sure on that last one there, but yeah. Honestly, pretty cool. I'm down with it. I'm always looking for new meta-relevant Pokemon for, you know, PvP, because it's usually a pretty decently closed meta. You can't use a ton of stuff, so adding new things in there will be fun. So let's evolve this all the way into a Diggersby. This is close. I mean, it's a, you know, 14, 14, 15. That's almost as good as a 14, 15, 15. It's not that amazing, but whatever. I might not even end up using it, but it'll be good to have it. And there it is. Look at him. Oh man, I love that. And like superhero landing almost. That was pretty cool. And there it is, registered to the Dex. That is such a weird looking Pokemon, but glad that we got it. But yeah, let's go out there. Let's hunt around. Let's try to get some more of those starters, even though I have enough for Finnegan's full evolution line, and I believe Chespin, Froakie, I do not have. And I also still want to hatch some 10-kilometer eggs in the hope of getting a Noibat. So let's get out there and let's see what happens. Well, I definitely didn't expect that. That's pretty cool. Down with it. I mean, it's not weather boosted, so there's a slight chance that this might actually be good. Downside is my ball situation is very terrible, and that just made it worse. Wonderful. Okay, looks like we're throwing a Pokeball at this thing. A Pokeball, not the Pokedeball, whatever the hell that is. Boom. Oh man, I don't know why lately, but my words have just been falling apart. I need to do some like brain exercises or something, but it looks like we caught it. Nice, thank goodness, because to be honest with you, I was worried. I was like, I don't even have Ultra Balls for this shiny. Ugh, but we got it. Now watch as it is awful. Actually, PvP worthy for sure. Awesome. Too bad I didn't get this during the catch cup, but I'm fine with that. Let's try to favorite it. There we go. What would this look like if I were to power it up, actually? Let's see here. It maxes at 1499. Well, looks like I have something to flaunt in the Great League. Alright guys, there's only one more nice throw I need to do in order to complete the level 45 challenge. So what we're going to do is we're going to claim this, which should be a Litleo. I believe it's a Litleo. There it is, cool. And these things are decently easy to get good throws on, so let's just see here, wait for the attack to go through, and yeah. Are you kidding me? I knew I was going to botch this. Please don't catch it. 1, 2, 3, we caught it, great. Luckily, I think there's another one here. Alright, I'm gonna make this happen, but first I'm gonna cheat real hard and throw a Nanab on this because I cannot believe I botched that. But come on, let's get that nice throw. There we go, it's a great throw nonetheless. And we're done with that. Let's move on with the quest, and what we gotta do is we gotta take these rewards. 4,500 dust, get ourselves 3-star pieces, very much needed, and 4,500 XP. I wonder what the encounter is gonna be for this one. I'm excited. 4,500 dust, 4,500 XP, and we get an encounter with a Cragnole. That's actually really cool. I wish this shiny was out because this has a fantastic shiny, but yeah, that's a really cool encounter. I haven't seen one of these in forever. I want to say since like the last Christmas event or the holiday event. But there we go, Slapback, thank you so much. Hopefully this one's good, because I don't believe I have any really good ones. Though I do have a good one for PvP, which we're gonna need in the future. I won't tell you why right now, because I want to save it for a video, but Cryogonal's actually really good for a certain thing in PvP. So, there we go, 45 different species of Pokemon, so we know I have to do that. Are you a good one? No, not really. Of course not, but whatever. Let's just see what else we gotta do for this quest. Once the professor is done talking, I'm sure it's just exciting dialogue, but let's see here. Battle in the Go Battle League 45 times, jeez. Earn 45 candies walking with your buddy, and catch 45 different species of Pokemon. Well, this one's gonna take some time, and in fact, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it all done today, because I believe you can only do up to 30 sets of PvP. That's gonna take some time, and then I'm also gonna have to switch out my Garchomp for probably Ramen the Magikarp, because you wanna have a 2-kilometer walker to make this go by faster, so let's just do that real quick. Ramen, there you are, Ramen the Magikarp. He's gonna be joining us for quite a while. In fact, he's gonna join us for 90 kilometers. Actually, no, he'll only be joining us for 45 kilometers. That's great to see. I thought it was gonna be 2 kilometers per, but I was wrong. It's always half of what their hatch distance is. So yeah, just 45 kilometers with that. No problem at all. We'll get that done real fast. You know me, I walk all the time. It's 5-kilometer egg time. Let's see what happens. I know that the starters can come out of these, and I would like some good starters, even though I have some decent ones. Number 1 is a Fennekin. All right, please have a Froakie in this batch. Pretty please. Is this good? And look at that extra large candy. Gotta love it. Not a great Fennekin though. I do have a better one than this. So let's just keep on moving and see what egg number 2 gives us. Man, it takes forever now for the eggs to pop up, which is fine. It gives you time to click on stuff if you really want to. Egg number 2, Heracross, as I thought. Let's see how many extra large candies we get for this. 2. I'm happy. See, when Mega Heracross comes out, I really want to have a maxed out 100% level 50, just all the way Mega Heracross. That'd be so cool. Egg number 3 of 6 is Machop, that's okay. Number 4, come on, something amazing. Hey, Chespin, okay. I'm down, we've gotten 2 starters so far, that's good. 608, not bad. In fact, I think that's one of the best ones I've gotten, so that's cool. And I think actually this is the last egg. I think I only had 5 of these. It's Voltorb, could have been shiny, kind of cool. Let's just check the IVs for fun. Definitely not good, but whatever. Let's keep going. Was that it? Was that it? That's looking like that was it. Okay, let's go back in here. Yes, that's it. I'm still holding on to these 10s. I want to get a lot more before I hatch them all for you guys, but there's a chance there's a Noibat in here, and I really want it. I really want it. It looks so good.
1 hour later.
So I've been tracking this for a little bit, and check it out. There's a Noibat on the nearby, and it's literally right there. Oh my god. Let's go check that out real quick. Hopefully we can get it in time. Well, this is super awesome. I did not expect to run into one of these. To be honest with you, I thought these were egg locked, but let's see if he shows up. Hopefully he'll show up soon, and please tell me it doesn't despawn. That would be just the worst if it does. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, look at that. Little Noibat. I love it. It is a flying and dragon type, which is different. It's not dragon flying, so it's slightly different. And luckily, I was able, whatever, to get myself some golden raspberries. So that's awesome. Hopefully I have an Ultra Ball. I do. Let's just throw it. And of course he dodges. Good job. Another one. Boom. Please catch. Please do not run. Please do not run. We got a golden raz. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Noibat in Pokemon Go, and I didn't have to hatch an egg for it. We're still gonna hatch some 10-kilometer eggs, obviously, but yeah, there we go. Registered to the Dex. That is so cool. Look at him. He's so cute. And look at that background. He gets the flying type background because it's his primary typing. That is so amazing. And this thing has an amazing shiny too. I absolutely love it. But let's just take a look at these IVs. Please be somewhat good. No, jeez. You are very, very bad, but that doesn't matter. We got one, and it costs 400 candies to evolve one of these things. Wow. I might just cheat and use some rare candies on this thing. In fact, let me just see if I have enough. I should, though. Let's see. Items. That's Pokedex. That's not what I wanted to do, but there's the Dex. That's really neat. Let's go back to items. Items. There we go. Ever since they added the tag feature, it's been really hard, but we have enough. Maybe. We might do it. Not saying we will do it, but we might do it. And now it's finally time to hatch these 10-kilometer eggs. We got 5 of them. Technically, actually, we have 7 now, but somebody just got those 2 seconds ago. Uh-oh. And 13% battery, and I axe you. Oh, that's a great first hatch, and that CP looks okay. Yeah, it's not amazing, but that's fine. Most of my Axews aren't great, whatever. Let's move on to egg number 2, but that's a great first start. And Axew to start off the hatches, totally down. Now let's see what egg number 2 gives us. Come on, something great. Timber's okay, but I want more Noibat. Egg number 3, come on, Noibat. Ah, clink, gross. Looks like a 2K slipped its way in. Let's see what happens. It's Poliwag, cool. 10K, number Quattro, come on, baby. Gullet, that's cool, I guess. And this should be the very final 10-kilometer egg. Come on! Okay, well, Riolu's cool way to wrap that up. 552, that's not bad. Or 550 as well as what I should have said. But, you know, it's okay. Let's just, yep, that's everything. But we do have 2 more, and we got some stops to spin. But, yeah, that was an okay batch. I mean, we got an Axew. An Axew is a very rare hatch, so I can't complain. Now that those eggs are done, I'm getting pretty tired, and I'm thinking I'm ready to wrap up for the day. I mean, we've got amazing Pokedex entries. We had some good hatches. We just got some great stuff. But I think we need to do 2 more Pokedex entries, starting with this Fletchling right here. Let's make it a Fletchideer, I believe is the second form. This one's a 93%. It's a 14, 15, 13. So let's just get the Dex entry. I'm excited for it. It's a cool Pokemon. It was never one of my favorites by any means of Gen 6, but it's the base bird. I've never been a big fan of the base bird, but there we go. The second form, which I still believe is only a normal and flying type, but when it evolves, I believe that's when it becomes a fire flying type. But let's just make sure real quick. There it is. Looks really nice, and it is a fire flying. Okay, cool. So it becomes fire flying on the second stage, but let's make this thing into a Talonflame. And this thing is awesome. It's just a gigantic fire falcon eagle thing. It looks super cool. They did a great job with this one. Again, not one of my favorites by any means, and it's very weak to rock types, but there it is. That's a neat entry. I'm really happy we have Gen 6 now. I mean, I've been wanting new Pokemon for a little while now, and it just feels so good. And look at that. That looks just so powerful. I know they're not really good in Pokemon Go, sadly, but yeah, I mean, look at that. That is so freaking awesome. Today's positive comment shout out goes to Neok or Neok. I don't know exactly how to say it, but I finally got the starters. They're so rare. I also got a Klefki, even when I'm in Belgium right now. Good luck as always. Well, thank you very much for the good luck, but also huge congrats on getting the Klefki. I am so jealous. Like, I love regionals and I wish I could travel right now. Obviously we can't, though it looks like on the future, on the horizon, there's a chance for it, and I really want to get that Klefki. So huge congratulations on getting it, and hopefully you got some great IVs on your starters, because you're right. They are very rare, and most of mine have been trash. And with all that being said, this is the end of the video, and if you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you have, please smash that like button for me, show me some love, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and also comment down below, have you been able to hatch a Noibat yet, or maybe you found one in the wild? If you have, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you really love my content and you want to help the channel grow even more, there's a link to my Patreon in the description box below. But with that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.